I was walking past that frozen food aisle in Woolies, you know, at the very back end of it where all the sad, angry loners congregate because they have no one to cook for. Therefore, they will put anything in their mouth to ease the pain, and by anything I mean anything. And it occurred to me, it's been a while since we've done a loser meal reviews. It's back, baby! Bigger and better than ever. Last time I think we reviewed 6, this time we splurged and got 8. If I was close to Barford last time, I'm sure I'll do it this time. And, judging by the consistency of everything we'll be eating, no one will notice. You know the drill, because this is aimed at the real life, I sleep in a racing car. We will be ranking the following foods using the metric single beds out of 10. And the first one that I will be reviewing is a delectable Coles Kitchen, real food, real fast. Well, you can't argue with that. 60 seconds in the microwave and you're good to go. That looks delicious on the front. Looks like a nice Mediterranean vegetable bake, as is advertised. Let's see if the advertising is misleading. And it is very misleading. And it smells exactly the same as a vegetarian pizza from Domino's. Not Pizza Hut, they're not that classless. Now let's just have a taste of this. The toppings of a Domino's pizza without the base. See if it tastes better without dough. No. That is all you need to know about Mediterranean vegetable bake. It does taste like a sautéed chew. Nonetheless, I will be taking into account the fact that this is very healthy. Nothing but vegetables. Num num. But I'll also have to deduct points because no bachelor on earth is eating healthy food. That is a big reason why they are a bachelor. And therefore, I'm going to have to give it a sultry 4 single beds out of 10. Despite the fact that I've just described this as the food item that starving Russians ate dead last. Old boots. Mislav is sitting there behind the camera licking his lips. Boots, huh? So he'll be giving you his own review. There you go, mate. He gives it 8 out of 10 beds. Jordan's ranking 4 out of 10 beds. Mislav's double that. You guys decide which one you should be ranking the bachelors, but I think we all know the answer to that. Next up on the menu, we have sweet potato cottage pie. Oh, by Coles again. Okay, I thought we'd be stepping further into the nether realm of bachelordom, but no, we're staying at, I think I can afford tuna. So that's all right. Australian minced beef casserole with vegetables and gravy topped with sweet potato mash. Well, I guess it's orange. So let's have a look at it. It looks exactly the same. Gotta give it points for that. It is burning my fingers. That's also a plus. Let's try and give this a go. That brings me back. Year 7, going into the canteen, and because it was there, really desperately wanting it, buying it for about $6, and then thinking I want my $6 back. And look at me now today. What's changed? The sweet taste of depression masked with the awesome flavors of a grandma that doesn't know how to cook that well. 9 single beds out of 10. Taste Master Mislav, if you will do the honors. 9. Next up, we have something from the good people at H.R. Halderams. It doesn't seem like it should be legal to sell in Australia. Yeah, there's a lot of room for lentils in that. It's about as thin as a CD. There's the rice. Many lentils at home? Hello? It's none. There's no lentils at all. I'm just breaking it through. I feel like Greg's kitchen. Let's just open up this popcorn chicken. That's not f***ed at all on camera. Chris has just pointed out, coconut chutney is included. And Mislav did not cook it. What a surprise to the man that has been working as a cameraman for 6 months and has messed up about 70% of all footage. No, there's not. There's not. They're lying. No. So they're lying about the fact that it was included. There is no chutney included. Miss Love was on the ball. Well, as always, he is when it comes to food.
He's eating it all.
Let me just dunk this in tea. Maybe it's well, you know, Indians like that kind of stuff, don't they? You know what? It does taste better. And with that, I'm upgrading it from 3 single beds out of 10 to a solid 3.5.
1 from me.
Oh, and Miss Love gives it 1. Hello, frozen pie, my old friend. Thought this was the end, huh? I do really feel like the kid all grown up in Dr. Sleep going back to the hotel. Here's Johnny. Well, here's a little trick to bachelor food, kids. A preview into your life after high school. Always note that the first bite will be nothing but dough. If you want to get into the sweet, creamy center, you got to work for it. It's a metaphor for life. And it pays off. It pays off. It tastes exactly like 4 and 20 pies, but it does have this garnered vegetable over the top to make it appear fancy, and it has done it with flying colours. Now that's a pie. And I do mean that as well. There's just something about Aussies having this particular food that makes you think, yeah, I don't care how good it is, I don't care how shit it is, it's a pie. No. I got to some of that camembert cheese. I think it's time to hand this over to Miss Love because that just took it down about 3 ranks for me. It was going to be a 10, now it's a 7. I'm sorry, I'm taking it down another 5. Sorry, but this pie is bleeding. Does that do anything for you, Miss? Are you taking your score down? What did you give it?
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10? The bleeding scare you at all?
Not at all.
No, that probably increased it for you. Alright, let's move on. Pub favourites. Always the best. Yeah. If going to the pub and eating by yourself wasn't sad enough, bring the pub to you. Yeah. Meatloaf with dehydrated carrots and beans. And I've got to agree with Jerry Seinfeld's sentiments from now 30 years ago. What is the deal with these carrots? Still trying to figure out what the deal is. Are they carrots or not? It's so weird. Why is there always a layer of filmy skin over everything? Is everything here just from an alien planet, is it? Who has 2 layers of skin apart from deep sea fish and potato in these microwave meals? I'm sorry, look, even if you are a bachelor, even if you've been on a dry spill for a decade, you deserve better than this. 2 single beds. If you're having this more than 2 nights a week, you really need to call it quits on life. You just have to check out at that point. This is the downside of doing these videos. You just can't keep eating depressing meal after depressing meal and not have those feelings ingested. This, more than anything, has given me an appreciation for the phrase, you are what you eat. I can't put a smile on my face. My whole job is to come on camera every day and say, hey kids, how you doing? We're gonna look at elbow memes, that's fun. Nah, I'm not feeling it anymore. Miss Love, happiest man I know on earth, what's your rating? There's no smile there.
I have to say 1 out of 10.
Ah yes, 2 of my old friends, McCain and Creamy Chicken. That's always going to be a good start. Drip it out at the bottom. Yeah, genuine cream, white water. Texas tea. Can't taste the difference between it and my sweat. That is gorgeous. I am really regretting that. I mean, Miss Love is actually gagging outside. He's throwing up. And so it should be. The only question is, why am I not? How have I developed an iron stomach from all these years of doing the heavy lifting for you, eh? That's fucked. 10 single beds out of 10. Miss, get over here, you human garbage disposal.
It's 4 out of 10.
Look, that's a very respectable figure, I suppose. God. There's nothing respectable about that. If you are eating that, you have no self-respect. None. Well, you can really tell that Miss Love chose these. Chili con carne. Microwaved. All the fun of spaghetti bolognese, minus the spaghetti plus rice. Continents shouldn't mix. There doesn't need to be a cent spent more into mental health research. All you have to do is look at all of the CCT footage of supermarkets and buying chili con carne. 7 single beds out of 10. This is what's so sad about this particular item. It's better than a lot of the stuff we've had today.
1 out of 10.
You're a fan?
It's like I'm on the streets of Mexico.
Oh my God. I really have to remind myself sometimes that while I was in university, Miss Love was sitting on his mum's couch watching Dr. Phil. Alright, Miss Love claims that he has saved the best for last, which, have you figured it out yet, means the worst. So, let's see if he's right. And you can tell straight off the mark, he's 100% correct. Good choice, Miss Love. Thank you for purchasing this cheeseburger. That's all we get. That's all the information you have on the menu. Well, Australian made and owned, didn't even come on a stamp, so how am I supposed to know that that's official? How far and mighty we have fallen from inventing the Hills Hoist to that. I am, in my head, imagining a better life where I am buying one of these burgers from a 7-Eleven. It would be a huge welcome step up from right now. I even accept Hungry Jacks attached to a BP. Bottoms up. What a finish. What a mighty finish. A mighty segment. Loser meals. Loser meals. I swear, you could have a PhD in neuroscience. You take one bite of this, you're a loser. There's no way out of it. You suck. If you are purchasing this for any other reason than a joke, that is horrendous. And as such, I'm so glad that we're finishing on a 10 out of 10. It deserves every single one of those single beds. Make sure you press this like button if you enjoy all of the shots of me going throughout. I'm assuming 15 minutes of, no, that's not good either. Subscribe if you like more of this content, because I'm not happy to do it, but I will do it if the views are there. Alright, just to sign off, Miss, what are you giving it? 10, there we go. See, it's the meat. The meat is the magic in it. That's the difference between a 9.5 and a 10. Alright, I don't know if I've mentioned this yet. Like the video and subscribe. I'm getting out of here. I've got to have something like less than that. Look. You know how people are always saying, oh yeah, no, cheeseburgers at McDonald's, disgusting, I hate McDonald's. Shut the hell up! You have one of these, and then you complain about a fucking McDonald's cheeseburger, alright? I'm sick of you bitching. Like the video, thank you for watching.
Please share and comment below. Come on.